Alright guys, today's gear day for me. I'm running a little late. Haven't touched any of my gear since February. At Saddlepalooza's last time I climbed a tree. Just been busy, hadn't had time to go over anything. So while I'm pulling all my gear together, making sure I'm ready to go for September, I figured I would do a video about climbing with sticks. I see it asked a lot on social media, hunting forums. Figured I'd go over some ways that I've seen, pros and cons of them, and then maybe I'll do a two-part little series and show the different methods actually in the woods climbing a tree. So let me tell you what gear I got here. Let's say I got 32-inch full-length lone wolves, full-length heliums, cut down 25-inch heliums. My favorites, my go-to, cut down 23-inch lone wolves. Well, probably more modded than lone wolf at this point. And then some DIY sticks I made that I'm gonna try this year. These are actually 8-inch sticks. And this is the pack I'm gonna be running, same one I ran last year, just a cheap Amazon pack, but really does everything I need it to do, so I'm gonna stick with it. Alright, so I guess the most common method I see used and I see recommended on forums is the paracord. You know, just a couple paracord loops on each side of your saddle. I'm in a rock harness, but saddle, same difference. I guess the pros of this, really cheap, really easy to get a hold of, pretty easy to put on your saddle. With that said, in the cons, this is probably my least favorite method. When you have a stick or two off your side, I kind of like to refer to this method as the hang and bang or the dangle and jangle. Alright, so my problems here are the noise factor. When I'm trying to go up a tree, I got them swinging and swaying around. The chances of them getting hung up on vines in the tree or on a limb I passed in my lineman's belt is all pretty high when they're so low dangling. One of the biggest issues I have always had with this method is I wear lacrosse rubber boots, and the outside buckle is about, you know, the height of the V bracket, and as I'm climbing, I've got hung up in these sticks enough to kind of ditch this method. The other con here, I guess the new craze is to go to shorter sticks, and this method is a little better with shorter sticks than longer sticks. If a guy's running a full-length stick, I mean, I guess I'm short, 5'10", but when I'm running a full-length stick hanging down there, it's actually down past my foot. So I don't like it at all for the longer sticks. Alright, the next method, still considered kind of a hanging bang too, is some kind of attachment method to your saddle. I know there's some 3D printed stuff. At Mobile Hunting Gear, we even have the clip-ons, your Molly clip-ons. This method holds them a little bit more secure. If you pop it in a talon and then slide it down, it locks into the Versa button real nice. This gets it a little bit higher, or you have the option to adjust it a little bit higher. Also, you can kind of turn it and it stays a little better, but you still got the swinging and swaying, your chance of noise. So that's probably, I guess, second method on my list. The third method, and what I actually used when I first started mobile hunting, is with basically the same paracord loops, but get them up and back on the pack. As you see, I have a little loop right here. So these are a little bit harder to get your sticks into and out of because you're reaching back. But the pro here is that stick is back and up. So if I attach that stick and then I tighten down on my backpack straps, I now get it off of my legs and up behind me. A lot less chance of it hanging on my boots and it hanging on my lineman's belt because now it's back. I use this method really until I went to stick talons. So this is my favorite kind of hang and bang or dangle and jangle method. Okay. So now if I run the little micros, my side clips here, paracord loops are perfect. But I would say the majority of people aren't running 8-inch sticks, but I do really like them for my 8-inch sticks. Now let's talk about, I guess, my preferred method. Switching back and forth from talon and stand. Of course, we do stick talons and mobile hunting gear. So my preferred method is to run talons on a pack or just on my platform. So you got, I guess it's twofold pros here is that your sticks, most people, you know, how do I carry them on a pack? Well, if you got talons on your pack, then you got a method to carry them on your pack. But you also then have now a climbing method to go with them. Pros of this method, what I really like about it is I have my pack, everything in it, ready to go hunt. I walk up to a tree and I'm immediately ready to climb the tree. I'm not taking a pack off, arranging gear, hanging gear off my side, pulling stuff out of my pack, putting stuff in my pack. I'm just gonna walk to the tree, reach behind me, unbuckle my sticks. And the buckles are just to secure it when I'm going through heavy brush. They're in the talons, they're not coming out. But I like to run buckles, hunt a lot of heavy brush stuff, so I don't want them pulled out. I'm gonna go to the tree and I'm just gonna pop my first stick off, reaching behind me, kind of similar to hanging off my pack. I'm gonna set my first stick. I'm going to get my aider, strap in with my lineman's belt, and then up the tree I go. I'm never taking anything off my back. I'm not doing anything, any unnecessary movements. I'm not putting any unnecessary scent on the ground with my sweaty pack. I'm going up the tree pretty efficiently. Downside to this, I guess, would be price. You have to order some talons. I don't have a set price on pack talons. Every pack's a little bit different, you know, depending on how you want to set it up. But we can pretty much do any pack that you want to do. So, like I said, this is my preferred setup. These are my preferred sticks. I can run this setup with my heliums. I think if you're gonna go with a full length stick, it's really going to be tough to find a pack that lets you accommodate a full length stick and makes it easy to climb with. I really like the shorter sticks for saddle hunting paired with a pack or just putting them on your platform. All right, so like I said, we will try to do another little video. I'll show each method, basically getting to the tree, unpacking and climbing. Again, pros and cons so everybody can see